It's Kilotips in the building. So now tell everybody why the name Kilotips.
Well, to tell you the truth, to tell you the honest truth, I got the name since I was a child. Back in school days, I did a lot of electronics, and I got the name during class. I was actually behaving bad in class, and I answered a question wrong, and the name just stayed with me, Kilo.
Okay.
Yeah, big up Bishop's College, Carrico.
So it had to. So once again, we have Kilotips in the building. So it had nothing to do with anything violent.
No.
Not about kilos of weight.
I kind of put it in a different form where people could understand it. Where I say like something of meaning. I would say Kilotips as something like heavy ideas, heavy lyrics, because I'm like a lyrical person. You know, I keep it like tough every time. You know.
Right.
Yeah. So you can say Kilotips, heavy ideas. Tips. Yeah. Weight. Got the weight.
Heavyweights. All right.
So what style of music?
Well, I sing different genres. I'm kind of versatile in every form because the first genre I really used to sing was reggae. A lot of people didn't even know that. I used to sing reggae. I started singing reggae first. Then after I started singing dancehall. Then I started singing soca music.
Let everybody know where you're from. Where it all started.
All started in a small, tiny island in the heart of the Caribbean called Carrico. It's the sister isle of Grenada. It's the most wonderful place in the world. I recommend everyone to be like a tourist and try and visit there one day.
Okay.
Maybe y'all too.
Actually,
you'll definitely love it.
No, I actually would not recommend people go there.
Why not?
Oh boy. Ooh,
why not?
Why?
I don't want to. Have you seen? See, here's what happens. You don't know what's going on. He doesn't know that I know him. He doesn't know anything he doesn't know that I'm from Carrico. He doesn't know anything about Leicester. He doesn't know I know about Leicester, Brunswick, Harveyville, Mount Pleasant, 6 Roads, 16 Corner. You don't know that I know about that stuff.
Ban knows everything.
Carrico,
yeah.
Look at that.
Joseph family.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See?
In Leicester.
You should tell me, man. I didn't even know, man.
I
didn't even know either. You think I knew?
But that was just a surprise for everybody, man. Yeah, so
as always.
See, Carrico is like right now it's too much tourism, so they kind of taking over and changing the island a little bit. So, but that's a different story. We have no much time to get into that.
So you wouldn't suggest they visit right now, but soon.
Visit, yeah, okay, visit, yeah. But a lot of people are going and they're staying.
Oh, they're staying
and pushing people off the island.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so
it happens.
I would say, from my point of view, I still think Carrico is one of the best wonderful places. You know. Don't change anything. Visit Carrico. All right.
Because I guess Paradise Beach ain't what it was before. Everything ain't there. What it was there before. So, but so big up to this Kilotips from Carrico, Grenada. Yeah. So now, how coming from Carrico, because all the artists that we know from Carrico, soca artists. So how did you get your reggae and dancehall influence?
Well,
being aside of Carrico,
I listen to a lot of music, a lot of music, and it's been a long time since I've been like in the music, but I haven't been like recording since years after I started making music.
Right.
To tell you the truth, Carricos are kind of like small, undeveloped. Well, it could be developed more, but it's like a little bit old school. So back in the days, we never really had a professional studio to go to.
Right.
So we used to have to travel to a neighboring island where we used to go and do music, but it took a lot of time and money, but we still did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my influence came from listening to dancehall and reggae music like Bob Marley, Bounty Killer, Vybz Kartel. Even the soca artists I listen to, like Tall Pre-Live Mine, enough influence, One of my main influences from my main artist who built most of my song together with me, his name is Terrence Isaac. They call him Wallard, aka the Sicker Boss from Carrico.
Right.
He started singing before me and he influenced me. Yeah, and from there on, I started singing also, and I was like, it just grew overnight. When I realized I had this amount of lyrics and this amount of talent, it was mind blowing,
So you ready to freestyle anytime?
Anytime.
Let's
say the word,
Yeah, we definitely gonna get into that before we finish up the show. So just remind everybody we do have Kilotips in the building representing the kayaks. So
big up every kayak out there,
Yeah, because we got some listeners. That's why I say we do have some listening. I have my family listening.
Big up all my family in Grenada also, Carrico, PD Martinique. We out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because we're gonna talk a little bit more about some of the artists that actually have come from Carriacou recently that actually made it. So as small as Carriacou is, and more people are focused on Grenada, but people haven't realized that there's some big songs that came out of Carriacou specifically in the past few years. But we're talking to Kilotips right now, so we're gonna get into one of his songs, and this one is called Slow.
Go slow music. It's Kilotips. Girl, your body good, girl, your body right, girl, your body fit, girl, your body tight, girl, your body good, girl, your body right, girl, your body fit, girl, your body tight. Girl, I love the way you move your body slow. You already know. Girl, I love the way you move your body slow. Wind back, freaky low. Girl, I love the way you move your body slow. Wind down to the flow. Girl, I love the way you move your body slow. Girl, just wine and dip. Wine up and Kilotip, girl. I love the way you shake up your hip. The way you are wine, you make me pants can zip, girl. Girl, I love the way you make your body move. You got the position and I know you got the groove. Me, you are wine and I know what you approve. Girl, just stick it like a clock, girl. Girl, I love the way you move your body slow. You already know. Girl, I love the way you move your body slow. Wine back, freaky low. Girl, I love the way you move your body slow. Wind down to the flow. Girl, I love the way you move your body slow. Girl, you alone could turn me on. Me must feel away any day if you're gone. Wine for me slowly till the early morn. If you want it forever, baby, I'll be born. Feel the season, you know when I come. You keep me cool for the winter, me warm. You elegant, plus I got the charm. Anything you need, you got it custom. Girl, I love the way you move your body slow.
Once again, that's music from Kilotips, who's in the building with us today. That was called Slow. So he's, as he mentioned earlier, he gives you that versatility. He's not just confined to one genre of music. So we're gonna definitely
I like that song. That's one of my favorites, I would say.
So you mentioned before at one point, because we have to you're performing this weekend.
Yeah, definitely. With the flyer. Yeah. It's actually a Scorpion affair. It's going on this Saturday in the Zone. Tallis but the bash, This one is gonna be epic. Trust me, believe me. Talpri's on the show. Bruce is on the show. A couple other artists gonna be passing through. And this is already packed. Rhythm packed, energy packed. Look out for it, trust me. If you want tickets, you can link up Miss Stacy or myself, or you could contact Caribbean Power Jam.
Yep, definitely. There's still tickets available.
Yeah.
So we get some. I know people from Grenada definitely have energy. When it comes to soca, people know about Trinidad, but when you go to a Grenadian, Greens party,
energy,
it's just pure energy.
Jumping.
People only know about like Talpri.
Yeah.
He's the general. He basically you have artists from before him like John Moore and people like that have a name for themselves. Inspector, big up to him. But Talpri is the one that basically put Grenada on the virtual soca map, and from there, you could see like a whole slew of artists, a whole style, came after him. And it's it's good to see him performing, and I know he feels good. He's still young. He's still hitting the stage, still doing what he got to do. But I know he feels good that he was able to influence a lot of the young artists that came up after. So we talked about Carriacou earlier. People don't know who Cloud 5 is. They know the song, but they don't know who Cloud 5 is. So when you hear that song, When We Touch Down, the whole place shell down. That's Carriacou right there.
Straight.
When you talk about when the Jab Jab eating sawfish, from Skinny Banton,
right?
That's Carriacou.
Yeah.
So from that small island, there was some big artists that some big soul that came out, and now we have Kilotips in the building.
Yes.
Dropping some hits as well, but also you mentioned that you'll be performing this weekend. I believe you have tickets for the audience.
2 tickets.
Yeah, I want to give out 2 tickets to the audience. Maybe someone could have like a call in or something.
You want somebody to call in? That's all they gotta do. Call in. You're making it
I'm gonna
easy.
leave it up to you to decide how you deliver.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's,
So
Because, you know,
whoever calls, we'll let you guys know when to call in, and the tickets are yours. Or do you want to give them a trivia question, Badman?
Yeah, I'll figure out something.
Oh,
to ask
boy.
them. But we're definitely going to get those tickets. So once again, that's taking place this Saturday at the Zone here in Brooklyn, New York.
Yes.
You can see Kilotips, who's in the building. He will be performing live alongside with Tal Pre. So you'll be able to, we're giving away 2 tickets right now. Number for the studio is 718-393-5385. So, you know, big up to Kilotips, who's in the building. So I'm going to play another song from him just to get people ready for what's going to be taking place. I'm going to try to squeeze in 2 back-to-back so we can continue on. So once again, this is Kilotips in the building. So you can call in 718-393-5385 if you want them tickets for the show taking place this Saturday, November 17th at the Zone. And after that, you know, you can just contact Kilotips and Miss Stacy if you want tickets to go to the show. So once again, that's this Saturday, Andre, a.k.a. Tallest, birthday bashment at the Zone. But Kilotips in the building, so we're going to deal with Kilotips right about now.
Yo, X. Yo, John calling from Antigua.
hello.
Job nation, situation, peer creator. Job calling, bacchanal calling, Job calling, bacchanal calling, Job calling, bacchanal calling,
Job is on the line, I'm just fetting all the time. Woman whining down, every man and woman combine. Some crazy job me find, see woman whining.
Once again, we got Kilotips in the building.
Every girl of mine, check on Instagram online. We have the
Big up to you. Welcome, Latifah, to the gallery. Good night to the whole Grabber family.
we stick up, the girl they whining harder, this charming harder. I check in like nada, girl body you think your mother.
Job calling,
Good night to you, Stacey Ann.
Job calling, bacchanal calling.
Get on.
Once again, music coming out from Kilotips.
Get on.
No, I'm not guying these.
For the honor man, the woman take the house and run.
I know being on the station, other people thought I was.
Been in a juve van, somewhere on my island. Get on. On again. Jump. On again. On a one. Done. Jump. Things back for the honor man. The woman take the house and
Once again, remember 718-393-5385. We're giving away 2 tickets to see Kilotips and Tal Pre perform this live this weekend, Saturday, November 17th at the Zone. I want to welcome Yvette to the gallery. Happy belated birthday to you.
One for the honor man. This the honor man. One for the honor man. Two for the
I want to thank Latifah for the like and share. Picking this up. Good night to you, Rhonda. And I know he said that he's ready. So I hope you're ready right now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Chop. Everywhere. Chop. Every day. Chop. In the yard. Chop. So we bad. Big up on man Benny. Very ready. We jamming steady. Just pass the Henny. When we touch the road, we overload. Curl them and steady. Just hold our meddy. Drinking heavy. And so we steady. Touch on Brooklyn hard. And so we bad. Big up Carriacou. That's how we hard. New York. Yo. Badman Ben in the building, you know. Big up Caribbean Power Jam. You know it's Kilotips in the building. Yo.
You gotta give him some more. You gotta
You
give him
gotta
some
give
more.
him some more energy, man. Come on, you know you got more.
You know? I didn't really know you was gonna run a rhythm though. Turn it up in the headphone a little bit.
1, 2.
Yeah. Brand new song.
When I see we crossing and flossing, big tune we blasting, carnival them gassing, with all I them mossing. Jam
Carbon shot me passing, share up clothes them tossing. Carnival no rain dancing, it's madness we want. More junk and more fit, more bucket and more pin, more gal and more wine. Madness and it's all more junk and more mass. When you come across, every mass, watch me pass. Pick up Benny, pick up Stacy. She acting crazy, she never lazy. Rita she party, she whining low, she going down. Kilo. Hey, big up straight, you know, big up the whole of New York, the whole of Brooklyn, Canarsie, Flatbush, you know. Yo.
So once again, we got Kilotips in the building. So do remember 718-393-5385, the number to call up if you want tickets to
free tickets,
two tickets
people.
to go to see
Free
Kilotips
tickets.
and Talpree perform live this Saturday at the Zone here in Brooklyn. So once again, this is Kilotips in the building. We thank everybody for keeping it locked to the gallery right here on Career Power Jam Radio. So once again, he's representing Carriacou
Straight.
and all the artists. So big up the whole family, his family, my family, everybody.
Everybody's
That's
family,
down
right?
there. You know, big up DJ Bones, that's my cousin. Big up to Coogee, big up Specialist and the whole crew that's down there. So
You got people all over.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, I mean I'm just naming
Yeah.
Carriacou people right now.
Okay,
Those
okay,
are-
okay.
You know, Carriacou, you say you're from Leicester, I'm from the country though. Big up everybody from country right now. Country, you know, solid right now. Country. Stand up. Mom.
I'm half and a half. So the mother's side is from Brunswick, my father's side is from Leicester.
Ah.
Yeah, so that's-
So you're a half and a half.
Now off that same island, I'm just saying
But
it's just you know Hillsboro's right in the middle, but not in the middle anymore because you got to go around it on
you
the
gotta-
side. They block like you would know that they used to be able to drive through the airport,
You know.
and so I recommend if you're gonna go there, do not take the boat.
Do not take.
Do not take the boat.
Okay.
Um,
Okay, Mr. Tour Guide.
Take the plane.
Take the room.
It's
Okay.
maybe scarier for some people because it's a 9-seater, but you'll get there very fast as opposed to being on that boat. Pick up the whole Osprey crew, but I can't do that.
Yeah, man, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's
Yeah.
pretty like a new thing. If you just never experienced it before,
Mm-hmm.
you might like it. You never know. You know, it's water, it's close to nature, the fresh breeze, the atmosphere is lovely,
Okay.
you know. Yeah, big up the Tri-Island State, Grenada, Carriacou, Petit Martinique, you know. Big up every artist from Carriacou. You know, keep pushing, keep doing your thing. Everybody out there supporting me. Thanks again for the love. Enough love, greatly appreciated, you know. Peace.
I have a question. Like when you first started music, is there any song that maybe when you were, was popular on the radio?
I had a lot of songs.
Really?
Mostly all of my songs play on the radio once
In
I
your
release
country?
them from,
Okay.
Yeah, from Carriacou.
Any particular song that was like popular, you could say?
I had a song that was like, it went international, but I was so much of a young artist.
Okay.
I didn't really get recognized at the time. The song name was Bullet Bullet.
Okay.
It was in 2008.
Okay. So you've been doing music a long time.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So what advice? I mean, other than keeping, like you mentioned, pushing forward, what other advice do you have for the artists? You know, Carriacou, Grenada, just the West Indies overall.
Try to get it as professional as possible because back then I didn't really have the right setup to get the right quality, and it kept me back a long time to get the right. You know, I could have been known long time, but gradually you grow. Gradually you take things step by step and progress. You know, but I think that you should just work on your lyrics and make sure your grammar, your English is perfect, because a lot of people don't understand when we speak as island people in our accent, you know, and that's I think that's kind of holding back the music too. So I think it's pronunciation and everything have a lot to do with it. You know, I learned that over the years. That's a real fact, because a lot of people, you're speaking to them and they just can't understand because they used to a different kind of, tone. True, it's true.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Especially from people from
From
Grenada.
the islands, yeah.
I don't understand half of the people from Grenada.
And you
I mean, especially the men. You know, like you might know like.
the heavy
I know,
accent.
do you know Septimus?
Except that, yeah.
Okay, that's my uncle. So I can't understand him when he talks.
Get once you get around him.
No, yeah, you have to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like I said, I've known him for most of my life, but I don't understand him when he talks.
You just say, okay.
No, I mean, if like you said, if you once you get into the conversation,
you kind of get what he's
right.
saying. But
like I said, like a lot of people from Grenada, they do have that heavy, they have that heavy voice and that heavy accent as well. So they have conversation amongst each other, but unless you like there a lot, then you really wouldn't understand what they're saying. But what, like you said, once you get you get used to it. So, but music is music though. Like we mentioned earlier, like we play music with people from different languages. So regardless of the accent of the language, music, people fall in love with the
once you get a nice beat
and the flow.
Yeah, and the
flow. And flow to the
you get it, yeah.
So once again, we have Kilotips in the building. We're gonna play another song from him. So once again, we are giving away tickets to see him perform live alongside Tall Pre at Andre, aka the Tallest, birthday bashment this Saturday, November 17th at the Zone. So feel free to call us up, 718-393-5385. So here's another song from Kilotips. This one is called Papers.
Kilotips full clip.
Stock them papers. Stock them papers. Stock them papers.
USA, UK.
Stock them papers. Stock them papers. Stock them papers. Stock them papers. It's all about papers. Real papers. It's all about papers. Stock up your papers. It's all about papers. Real papers. It's all about papers. Stock up your papers. It's all about the papers, it's all about the bill. Got the business on, you can sit back and chill. Offshore banking, $1 million deal. EC and US prefer the proud steel. Me no plan for suffer, so me hustle with a wheel. From my family live happy in the house and the hill. No more hungry days, money provide me meal. Eat all you want, just take on the grill. Money can change with, that's why we keep it real. God feed the money, me no bowl like meal. So read out your things and one get your kill. Bad mind just lose the appeal. It's all about papers, real papers. It's all about
again, this is Kilotips in the building, the song called Papers. Want to welcome everybody to the gathering. Good night to you, Denise.
Real papers. It's all about papers.
Once again, if you want to go to see Kilotips and Top Priest, call us up 718-393-5385.
Yeah, day like the Lakers, all about papers. Making the dough like the bakers. Build my paradise about 1,000 acres. Papers, come me want me money enough. We live my life, cause no life tough. Me no plan for suffer. Me rather bluff and live good with the girl that we both. It's all about papers. Real papers. It's all about papers. Stack up your papers. It's all about papers. Real papers. It's all about papers. Stack up your papers.
Good night to you, Lynette. Good night to you,
It's all about
Brazil.
the papers. It's all about the bill. Got the business on, you can sit back and chill. Offshore banking, $1 million deal. EC and US prefer the proud steel. Me no plan for suffer, so me hustle with a wheel. From my family live happy in the house and the hill. No more hungry days, money provide me meal. Eat all you want, just take on the grill. Money can change with, that's why we keep it real. God feed the money, me no bowl like meal. So read out your things and one get your kill. Bad mind just lose the appeal. It's all about papers, real papers. It's all about papers. Stack up your papers. It's all about papers. Real papers.
So once again, we got Kilotips in the building. That was his song called Papers. So he's right here with us ready to talk to you. So 718-393-5385 is the number to
you guys
call
don't
in.
want those free tickets?
If you want those tickets to see
2
Kilotips,
free tickets.
Tall Pre, and more performing live this Saturday, November 17th at the Zone, just feel free to call us up right now. So once again, we are talking to Kilotips, who is in the building. So Kilotips is not about kilos of weight. It's not about the tips is not. I mean, you say full clip, but you're not talking about guns and violence and stuff like that. So are you living up here now, or are you back and forth?
I'm back on. You can
You're
say
back and forth.
Yeah.
So now, of the artists that we spoken of of Grenada, like which artists, or have you worked with many of the other artists in Grenada, like Tall Pre, John Spector, and Short Pre, and them guys like that?
Honestly, I was based mainly in Carriacou, and I work with all of the artists in Carriacou. You know, you could say that we have a thing going, like where we keep our culture alive in terms of like when, for instance, when Carnival come around, we all play our part and make it bigger and better every year. You know, because that's our thing. You know. Yeah, and I like the way they keep doing it right now, because I haven't been there for the last couple of carnivals that went, but they keep doing their thing, and right now, Carrefour Carnival is one of the biggest events in Carrefour right now.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, thanks to Carrefour, you know. I'm here right now.
So one of these years, you'll probably be the next big thing out there for the carnival, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause a lot, yeah, it's a lot of good artists that come from down there, and what I like about it is that, like you mentioned, like a lot of at least the fan base supports, and a lot of the artists support each other. So like it's not like I said, we know years ago like Tall Pre came out, boom, it was just Tall Pre that we knew about,
Yeah.
Grenada. But you have so much artists that came up after that you just don't really have that one person. So you have like Tall Pre that people recognize as a general, but you have a whole army of people that any year, any given time, from year to year, somebody could you could just bust. Anybody could have an opportunity to bust, Soca Monica or something like that. So that's what I basically like. And like I said, it's a lot of energy. So I know definitely this Saturday, there's gonna be a lot of energy in that stage. So people, if you still have a little bit of time left, 718-393-5385, just call us up
Get those
to get those tickets to see Kilotips perform live this Saturday. So, or if you just want to talk to Kilotips, just call us up and just give the people some information on how they can find you other than this Saturday.
Yeah, well, I'm on social media. You can find me on Instagram or Facebook. My name is so short and simple. It's just Kilotips. You Google it, you find me. Easy. Find me on YouTube. I got some songs on YouTube, some lady soca and dancehall. Even the song I just played, Papers, you can find it on YouTube. Easy. Kilotips.
And definitely share.
Subscribe, follow, like, love, everything.
Are you gonna do more love songs?
Definitely. I got
Okay.
something I'm working on right now. But it's
okay.
I like to keep it the extra, give it the extra. So even though you singing the song, you could say to yourself, yo, I feel a little of that,
Okay.
touching emotion deep, deep.
Okay.
Hey, Benny?
Yeah.
Very
Benny
deep,
is
right?
not the.
I'm not the lover of the
He's
love
not
song.
he's
I
not
can
into
tell,
that.
this Batman Benny,
No, he's not into that. No, that side of him. No.
Yeah.
No slow songs for him.
Yeah.
So which you mentioned you have some stuff coming up. Like what producers are you actually working with
Well, I'm
right now?
actually working on some soca songs right now for, the 2019 the new year carnival season. I actually got some dancehall, and I got a couple hip hop. Yeah, I'm doing
Okay.
working on 2 collaborations now with 2 artists from New York out there, Coco Mated and Alphonse. Also big up all my artists out there, my producers out there. Jimmy King, big up yourself. Brooklyn, Kings Highway, you don't know. Yeah. Big up everybody associated with me, my family, OT6, Folk, Showtime, Show to the World, Silent,
The whole crew.
it's honestly I'm making this song if it's like contact, but we like family, big
Okay.
up all my family.
All
I
right.
ain't want to leave out nobody. I just saw my uncle on the live. Yeah. Big up Uncle Rudy from Florida. Big up yourself. You don't know.
It's a Caribbean thing. You got to pick up the whole family.
Yeah.
So we definitely so once again 718-393-5385 is the number for the studio if you want to call in to win those tickets to see Kilotips perform live. Definitely thank you for coming to the building.
Yes.
And
It's a
this-
pleasure. Badman Benny.
Yeah,
Pleasure.
when you're ready, just let us know, so you could come back. And
You got some new stuff? Yeah, definitely.
Well,
Come back.
I'm about to release one of my songs soon, so I might be back,
all right.
before December.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Just let us know.
Yeah, definitely.
So everybody out there, this is it's Kilotips. He's in the building. You can still win those tickets.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can still win those tickets. So 718-393-5385. So we thank you for spending some time with us. Tonight, for everybody out there, the show now we're gonna wrap up, very soon. But we're gonna give you another one from Kilotips on his way out. So once again, anything you want to say to everybody before?
Just keep the vibes flowing, I haven't been able to reach out to my peoples on social media because I'll be mad busy, I hope y'all don't take it if I'm ignoring y'all or abandon y'all, I'm a busy guy, I'm very busy, but You know, I keep the love straight, yo. You're my peoples, you know, I always love y'all. Keep supporting me, you know. Got y'all. Remember one day, things gonna happen for all of us, yeah? So just keep the link, you know what I mean? Enough love. New York, Caribbean, all over, worldwide. I'm Kilotips, representing.
And before you step out, just introduce this next song that you.
Yeah, this is one of the hot songs.
I'm gonna play another song, but he on the side. See, I just blown it over. I was gonna play the next song, but then the side he's like, nah, not that one.
Look out for the song on Saturday. I'll be performing this song. Thing named Brock Out, Brock your back.
So we get the Killer
Venom
Tips.
job. Caribbean Captain, big up. Yeah. Mark,
Yeah, so you can still call us up for them tickets, 718-393-5385. So that was Killer Tips in the building. Thank him for stepping in. So he'll be back, to drop music in the near future. So this is another song from Killer Tips.
Mark.
Broke your back.
Start whining, Kilotips full clip. Start whining, start whining, start whining, start whining, start whining, start whining. Gal, I like that. Let me walk that, gal. I like that. Try broke that, gal. I like that. Let me slap that, gal. I like that. Try broke that, gal. I like that. Let me walk that, gal. I like that. Try broke that, gal. I like that. Take back shot, gal. I like that. Broke your back. 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 Girl, broke back more quicker. Position and the speaker. Big woman no chica. Venom jago go seeker. Girl, push it back harder. Your body no out the order. Do it in style like Prada. Like you broke your back on the ladder. Start whining, 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 start whining. Gal, I like that. Let me walk that, gal. I like that. Try broke that, gal. I like that. Let me slap that, gal. I like that. Try broke that, gal. I like that. Let me walk that, gal. I like that. Try broke that, gal. I like that.
Once again, before we end our show, you still can call us up 718-393-5385. You're gonna win those tickets to see Kilo Tips performing live this Saturday, November 17th at the Zone.
Broke your back. 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 I know you hear me. Venom jab and go scary. Big jab feet and ready. Y'all take a ride on the ferry. Y'all do your thing, y'all bust that. Inna the party or the bus stop. Inna the street, y'all broke that. Let it chap walk that. Start whining, 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 start whining. Gal, I like that. Let me walk that, gal. I like that. Try broke that, gal. I like that. Let me slap that, gal. I like that. Try broke that, gal. I like that. Let me walk that, gal. I like that. Try broke that, gal. I like that. Take back shot, gal. I like that. Broke your back. 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 You know it's Kilotips globally.
So once again, thanking everybody for keeping it locked to the gallery right here at Caribbean Power Jam Radio. So make sure you follow our pages. That's the gallery spelled DAGALLER.
Why?
The Gallery every Tuesday. Miss Stacy, Nicole Renee, and Badman Benny.